Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 16th to the 22nd. Pick a comfy spot, grab a warm drink, and let's see what Spirit has to say. This week we are going to be doing a Celtic cross, and then we will finish off the reading with our self-care card and our affirmation card. So we'll take a look at the situation, the challenge, the cause, advice, all that good stuff, okay? Let's see, for Cancer, please. Okay, this is interesting. I don't always look at the bottom, but it's interesting that the lovers are at the bottom because... Okay, let's dive into this. So the situation is the Strength card, and the challenge is the Sun card, which is very unusual for the Sun, which is like ultimate happiness, all the happiness, to be a challenge. So I think there is a romantic situation that you are avoiding in some way. You're trying not to get involved in this romantic situation, or you're trying to avoid this person. Maybe you're trying to convince yourself that you're better off alone, or that you don't want anything serious. That is the vibe that I am getting off of this reading. So the situation is strength, that you're trying to have strength, and challenge is happiness. You're trying. This seems funny. You're trying to be strong against like happiness and illumination and light. Like it seems a little bit I don't know what's a little counterproductive here. Okay, Cancer. So I don't know if you're trying to convince yourself that this isn't what you really want, or if you don't want to be in a long-term relationship. Maybe you recently got out of one, you don't want to hop back into another one. But I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is a romantic relationship, and that someone or something is trying to come into your life, come into your space, and you're like, I don't think so. For whatever reason, you have your reasons. The cause is the Knight of Cups. It's like because of love. Like because someone is trying to love you. So I don't know who this is to you, Cancer, but I'm just saying it looks like it looks like somebody is trying to love you. Looks like somebody is trying to offer you something, and for some reason or another, you're saying no to it. It's like you're very abundant in love. But that may not be what you want at this point in time. So let's see. Recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I think that I may have kind of hit on something when I said maybe you just got out of a relationship. You just recently got out of some other type of situation, or things just started to balance out for you in your life, okay? So your career just took off, or you just started making money, or you just moved, or you just started a business, or you just left a toxic relationship and you're happy by yourself. Something about it's something about the energy finally balancing out for you that happened in the recent past. And I'm getting that this is fairly recent. So you're like just settling into where you're at right now with things, where things are okay, where things are good. You know what I mean? So near future, you have the Page of Wands. The page, so the Page of Wands can represent physical relationships and having fun. And being free, okay, to kind of come and go as you please, and date who you want, and be who you want, and be with who you want. And with this being in the near future, I think that this is kind of where you're going to be at. I don't, like, even if you're not specifically young, it's like a young, wild, and free kind of energy. You want to be doing your own thing. You don't want to be attached to anybody. You don't want to do whatever you did in the past again. You want some time for yourself to do what's good for you, and to have fun and be free. So good for you. Okay, what you need to know. This is really funny. Okay. So this is what you need to know, and it is the Eight of Wands. I know that sometimes we have certain plans for our lives, and we think that we know where we're headed right now and what we're doing right now, and we've made, decisions for ourselves and whatnot. Sometimes the universe has different plans for us, and sometimes we can choose to go in a different direction than where we're being guided, and sometimes we don't have the choice. So what you need to know is that things are moving forward, whether you like that or not. Whether you're on board or not, the universe is like, come on, we're going this way. We got people to meet, places to be, and things to see. So let's go, Cancer. The universe is guiding you somewhere, and I feel like you just want to chill right now. You're like, no, I need to chill in this energy, because like I was in this other energy for so long before, and like I'm just, doing my thing and doing what makes me happy and taking care of myself and this and that. And the universe is like, listen, that's all well and fine, but we're headed this way. So like either get on the train or we're putting you on the train. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from that. All right. So hopes and fears is death, rebirth. I think that your biggest fear is that you're going to make the same mistakes over again. I think that your biggest fear is that you're going to end up with the same person. You're going to end up in the same place. You're going to end up with the same thing. You're going to make the same choices that you did before that got you to a place where it was difficult. I don't think that that's true for you. I think that that's a legitimate fear. Absolutely. I think that we're all fearful that, we'll make the same mistakes again. But I don't think that you will. I think that you're smarter, you're wiser, you're more in tune with your intuition. I think that you got to trust yourself, okay? The universe trusts you. I'll tell you that. The universe trusts you because it's taking you somewhere. So you got to trust yourself, okay? Okay, your external energy / influences the world. So this is what I'm saying. It's just like with the Eight of Wands. The cycle you are in right this moment is complete. Okay? You can't stay here any longer. Things are moving. Blocks are shifting. Paths are opening. Other doors are opening and doors are closing, right? So, and yeah, sometimes we don't get to decide when these things happen. Sometimes, we got a schedule to keep as far as, like our soul plan. Like when we came here, we got a schedule we got to be on. And yeah, that's where you're at. Like wherever you're at right now, this is done. This is over with. You're headed in a different direction. Okay. The universe has places to take you. Your advice is the Tower. Your advice is to let this happen. Your advice is to let the Tower happen. Let all the pieces fall away, fall as they may, because something else is being built. Okay? It doesn't, this is the thing about the Tower, is that it really doesn't matter how long you prolong this. Like, usually the Tower is people leaping from a tower that's on fire. So whether you leap right away, or whether you stay until the fire is right behind you and then you leap, like one way or another, this is your advice. One way or another, you got to go. Okay? You're going to have to leave whatever comfort zone you're in right now, which looks very peaceful, looks very beautiful, very peaceful. You're chilling, you're vibing, I get it. But things are trying to come into your life. Doors are opening up for you. The universe is trying to bring things in for you, okay? So you got to get out of your comfort zone a little bit and let these things happen, okay? That's your advice. And finally, we have the possible outcome, which is the 9 of Wands, okay? So this is a restful defensive energy. So we don't want this to become your outcome. This is this is why I call it the possible outcome, because we all have free will. We can all, change the direction that we're going at any time. But does this really look like somewhere that you want to be? I know that this is kind of like where you're at right now, but do you want to stay here? I know it's comfortable. I know it's safe. But wouldn't you rather go here? Wouldn't you rather go there? Because that's what's trying to come through for you right now. But you have to set all these sticks down. You know what I mean? Walk away from that and walk towards whatever the universe is trying to bring you. So if people are inviting you places, say yes and go. If people are, trying to spend time with you, say yes. If people are, opportunities for courses that you are interested in, or moving, or whatever opportunities arise, I would suggest saying yes to them, because the universe is really, really trying to take you to where you're meant to be. And that is here. That's the sun. That's not here. Okay? So if you let the Tower happen, if you let these things happen, I think you'll end up here and not here, okay? But if you keep digging your heels in and you're like, no, I'm not moving, it's comfortable here, I'm just going to sit on my couch and drink tea forever, you know what I mean? Then that's where you'll stay. It really is up to you. So you're in the driver's seat, and you have the power to decide, are you going forward, or are you staying where you are? And by this whole thing, it looks like the universe is trying really hard to push you to move and get out there and make some changes and do some new things. And so you just hang on for the ride and let the universe trust the universe as much as the universe trusts you, okay? All right. So before we go, we'll pull our self-care card and our affirmation card. So our self-care card is something you can do this week to show yourself a little bit of love. Oh, I love this. It's create art. So this week, spend some time being creative, okay? So it doesn't have to be like painting or drawing or whatever. Not everybody is into that. But whatever art is for you. So if that's beading or knitting or I don't know, insert creative thing here. You know what I mean? Doodling, whatever it is, okay? Go ahead and do some of that this week, okay? That's going to get the energy flowing inside of you. You know what I mean? That'll get you excited for doing new things and stuff like that. Also, if something comes up this week where you're invited to go to something creative, like an art class or like a knitting thing or whatever, I would suggest going, okay? Like an art show or a craft fair, like anything like that, anything to do with art and being creative. Wherever you're called to this week, you should go there, okay? Spend some time, doing some art, whatever is creative that you love doing. That'll get your energy flowing and moving and kind of get you out of your resting period, okay? That was perfect to come out with this. Okay, so last card before we go is our affirmation card. All right, so Cancer's affirmation for this week. I love this. Somebody else got this too. Maybe it was Gemini or Taurus. I can't remember. I make way for miracles. So clear the path. Clear the path. This is what's coming for you. A path, a beautiful purple path, and an open door. Okay, but you gotta make the space for it. Make the room for it. Get out from behind your little stickies here. Get out from behind there and make way, because this is what's coming for you. Okay. All right. One more time before we go. Your affirmation for this week is, I make way for miracles. Beautiful. Okay, Cancer, that's what I have for you today. I hope this reading has been insightful. Until next time, remember, you are smart, kind, beautiful, and brave. Bye, my friend.